The alarm goes off but I don't move a limb. The air in this bedroom is starting to swim. I look at the ceiling, it looks like a wave, ready to bury the love that we gave. The sunlight is trying to break through the glass, but I'm stuck in a loop of a beautiful past. Your voice is a current that pulls at my feet, drags me right under the sheets on our street. The calendar says there's a new day outside, but I'm caught in the undertow, changing the tide. I try to break surface, I try to find air, but the water is warm with the ghost of your care. And I'm drowning yesterday, sinking down deep in the ocean of secrets we promised to keep. The present is fading, the future is gone. I'm breathing in memories from dusk until dawn. Yeah, the pressure is heavy, it's crushing my chest in the deepest dark blue where I can't find no rest. Everyone's telling me just walk away, but I'm already helpless, drowning in yesterday. I open my eyes and I swear I can see the shadow of you looking right back at me, laughing so loud on that beach in July, before we ever learned how to say goodbye. I reach out to touch you, but you turn to mist, just another sweet moment that no longer exists. The deeper I sink, the less it hurts to breathe in this phantom world that you chose to leave. The calendar says there's a new day outside, but I'm caught in the undertow, changing the tide. I try to break surface, I try to find air, but the house is completely empty, stripped to the walls, but your voice is still bouncing right down the halls. I pull down the curtains, I pack up the plates, but I can't shake the shadow that just waits and waits. Every floorboard I step on is screaming your name, like the wood and the stone still sharing the pain. I turn on the faucet just to drown out the quiet, but the noise in my memory is a full-scale riot. You said it was over, you walked out the gate and left me alone with the weight of our fate. Now the air is vibrating with all that you said, and I can't find a way to get out of my head, 'cause I'm trapped in the echoes of your last goodbye. They ring in the dark and they hang in the sky, like a thunderous wave crashing over my chest. Relentless reminder that I'm second best. Yeah, the words that you spoke are just looping around. They hit the bare walls and they fall to the ground. I cover my ears, but it does nothing at all. I'm just watching the echoes bounce off of the wall. I went to the market, I walked down our street, and the pavement was humming right under my feet. A stranger passed by with a laugh just like yours, and it triggered a floodgate, it opened the doors. I heard your old promise rolling with the wind, saying we make it right where the road had to bend. But the wind is a liar, it just mimics the past, bringing back all the dreams that we couldn't make last. You said it was over, you walked out the gate and left me alone with the weight of our fate. Now the air is vibrating with all that you said, and I can't find a way to get out of my head, 'cause I'm trapped in the echoes of your last goodbye. They ring in the dark and they hang in the sky, like a thunderous wave crashing over my chest. A relentless reminder that I'm second best. Yeah, the words that you spoke are just looping around. They hit the bare walls and they fall to the ground. I cover my ears, but it does nothing at all. I'm just watching the echoes bounce off of the wall. It's the I love you always that hurts me the most. It turned from a blessing right into a ghost. It's the sound of the car door that slammed in the drive that reminds me how hard it is staying alive. Will it ever get quiet? Will it ever be still? Or will these phantom sounds break my remaining will? Cause I'm trapped in the echoes of your last goodbye. They ring in the dark and they hang in the sky, like a thunderous wave crashing over my chest. A relentless reminder that I'm second best. Yeah, the words that you spoke are just looping around. They hit the bare walls and they fall to the ground. I cover my ears, but it does nothing at all. I'm just watching the echoes bounce off of the wall. Echoes, they're fading so slow. Echoes, I just need to let go. But the last thing I hear when I turn out the light is your goodbye bouncing through. I didn't change the kitchen layout after you packed up and left. The wooden table still exactly where it's always stood, but daylight cuts across the floor and leaves me quite bereft, shining on the rings we wore and patterns in the wood. I sit down at the head of it and stare across the space at the quiet wooden skeleton that used to hold your face. A house is just a box of bricks until you move inside. A home is where the laughter and the promises collide. But when the love is pulled away, the structure starts to warp, and every piece of furniture becomes a silent corpse. And I'm just surrounded by these empty chairs, staring at the vacancy of someone who no longer cares. The living room, the kitchen, and the porch out in the back are turning into monuments of everything I lack. You didn't just abandon me, you stripped the rooms bare and left me in a ghost town full of empty chairs. We used to host the late night talks and pass the wine around. This place was full of harmony and beautiful acoustic sound. Now I pull out a seat for you out of a reflex habit, reaching for a memory but I can never grab it. The fabric holds your imprint, still a cruel and fading trace of the person that I can't replace, the ghost I have to face. A house is just a box of bricks until you move inside. A home is where the laughter and the promises collide. But when the love is pulled away, the structure starts to warp, and every piece of furniture becomes a silent corpse. And I'm just surrounded by these empty chairs, staring at the vacancy of someone who no longer cares. The living room, the kitchen, and the porch out in the back are turning into monuments of everything I lack. You didn't just abandon me, you stripped the rooms bare and left me in a ghost town full of empty chairs. Four legs in a backrest, it's a simple thing to make. So why does it looking at it? 'Cause my entire chest will break. It weighs 1,000 pounds tonight, the space where you would sit. I'm a prisoner in a museum and I'm losing my way. You left me with the physical shapes of your goodbye. And I'm just surrounded by these empty chairs, staring at the vacancy of someone who no longer cares. The living room, the kitchen, and the porch out in the back are turning into monuments of everything I lack. You didn't just abandon me, you stripped the rooms bare. I turn the lights off, I walk up the stairs. I try to forget all the empty chairs, but the shadows sit down where you used to be, staring in the dark right back at me. There's a lighter shade of paint where your smile used to hang, right beside the bookshelf where the winter choir sang. I spent the morning pulling nails out of the drywall plaster, trying to undo the beautiful disaster. The hallway is a gallery of everything we lost, a catalog of memories and what the ending cost. I couldn't bear to see us laughing on that summer beach, when happiness is something that is completely out of reach. So I packed the glossy paper in the cardboard boxes tight, and left the shadows staring back at me tonight. Now I'm walking past these empty frames against the wall, listening to the hollow echo bouncing down the hall. And just a square of dust found a stray horizon sticking out behind the couch. A Polaroid of us in Paris smiling in a slouch. Your hand was in my pocket, it was freezing in the spring. Before we knew the heavy weight a calendar could bring. I held it for a second, then I let the corner burn. Some pages are too sharp for you to ever try to turn. And I couldn't bear to see us laughing on that summer beach, when happiness is something that is completely out of reach. So I packed the glossy paper in a cardboard box that's tight, and left the shadow staring back at me tonight. Now I'm walking past these empty frames against the wall, listening to the hollow echo bouncing down the hall. Just a square of dust, but forever used to live. Nothing left to take and nothing left to give. You took your future with you when you packed your bags and left me in this museum of solitary theft, looking at the blank spots where the color used to rain, living in a house of empty frames. Are you filling up new spaces in an apartment across town, putting up new memories where the old ones can't drown? Are there pictures on your nightstand of a face I don't yet know? Did it take you 20 minutes to completely let me go? Or do you have a wall of blank glass too, staring back at you as you walk past your own empty frames against the wall, listening to the hollow echo bouncing down the hall. Just a square of dust, but forever used to live. Nothing left to take and nothing left to give. You took your future with you when you packed your bags and left me in this museum of solitary theft, looking at the blank spots where the color used to rain, loving in a house of empty frames, just empty frames. The glass is cold, the wood is bare. I'm looking at the wall, and you're not there. Nothing but a shadow where the color used to rain. Empty frames. The morning sun cuts through the window pane, bringing the light, but it feels like the rain. I roll to my right just to reach for your waist, but I'm met with a cold in a hollowed out space. The sheets are still wrinkled from where you once lay. A ghost of your outline is fading away. I breathe in the air, but your scent is all gone. Just a shadow of us at the break of the dawn. My arm is still outstretched, reaching for air, forgetting you left and you're no longer there. The silence is screaming inside of this room as the warmth of our yesterday turns to this gloom. And oh, it's a desert of fabric and thread, this frozen terrain on your side of the bed. I'm trapped on the left while the right side is bare. Physical proof that you no longer care. Yeah, the mattress is heavy with all of my tears for the love that we built over all of these years. Now I'm sleeping alone with a heart made of lead, staring across at the empty side of the bed. Your favorite coffee cup sits on the shelf, I'm making one morning blend just for myself. The closet is half filled, the spaces between, like a puzzle with pieces that cannot be seen. I find a stray hairpin under the sheets, a tiny reminder of when we were complete. I hold it so tight that it digs in my skin, wondering where the goodbye did begin. My arm is still outstretched, reaching for air, forgetting you left and you're no longer there. The silence is screaming inside of this room as the warmth of our yesterday turns to this gloom. And oh, it's a desert of fabric and thread, this frozen terrain on your side of the bed. I'm trapped on the left while the right side is bare, physical proof that you no longer care. Yeah, the mattress is heavy with all of my tears for the love that we built over all of these years. Now I'm sleeping alone with a heart made of lead, staring across at the empty side of the bed. I try to stay strictly right here on my line, pretend in the middle is some border sign, but I drift in my sleep to the place where you slept, to the cold, lonely spot where I haven't yet wept. And I wake up shivering, clutching your space, hoping to wake from this nightmare I face. No, it's a desert of fabric and thread, this frozen terrain on your side of the bed. I'm trapped on the left while the right side is bare, physical proof that you no longer care. Yeah, the mattress is heavy with all of my tears for the love that we built over all of these years. Now I'm sleeping alone with a heart made of lead, staring across at the empty side of the bed. Just empty space, cold to the touch. I didn't think I could miss you this much. The pillow is flat where you used to rest your head. Good night to the ghost on the empty side of the bed. The house is quiet now, the storm has passed away, leaving only wreckage in the bedroom down the hall. I watch the shadows crawl across the ceiling gray, counting every single crack along the bedroom wall. My lips won't speak the words, my voice completely breaks, but my body keeps the tally of the damage that it takes. I keep a stoic face when people ask me how I feel. I put a smile on so they think that I am healed, but when the door is locked and I am all alone, the armor falls away and turns to dust and bone. 'Cause every tear knows exactly where it hurts the most. Every tear knows the name of my specific ghost. They track the pathways of the love we used to make, and map the borders of the heart you chose to break. I don't have to say a word for the pain to show where you left me bleeding. Every tear knows. The first one falls for July nights inside your car, the second for the promises you whispered in the dark. The third one is the heaviest, it burns against my skin. It's for the cold reality that you aren't coming back again. They carry all the secrets that I try so hard to keep. They flood the pillowcase whenever I'm asleep. I keep a stoic face when people ask me how I feel. I put a smile on so they think that I am healed, but when the door is locked and I am all alone, the armor falls away and turns to dust and bone. 'Cause every tear knows stop is a confession of a love I couldn't say. Exactly where it hurts the most. Every tear knows the name of my specific ghost. Ooh, they track the pathways of the love we used to make, and not the borders of the heart you chose to break. I don't have to say a word for the pain to show where you left me bleeding. Every tear knows, they know the truth, they know the cost. They count up everything I lost. One rolls down my cheek, one falls to the floor. Goodbye to the love that lives here no more. The evening sky is starting to bruise, bleeding out colors that I didn't choose. The bright golden yellow we used to possess is sinking down low into cold emptiness. I watch the horizon just swallow the sun, reminding my heart that we're officially done. The warmth of your skin is a memory now, as the twilight wraps around this lonely town. The neon is flickering light on the street, but it can't fix the chill running down on my feet. The shadows are stretching and stealing the view, and everything bright is just turning to blue. And I'm watching our love fade into blue, losing the spark and the spirit of you. From a burning red fire to a deep ocean floor where nobody breathes and we don't speak anymore. Yeah, the saturation is washing away, leaving me trapped in the coldest of gray. shadow that spells out our doom. It's the coldest of colors, the deepest regret, the color of trying so hard to forget. I used to love mornings, I used to love a light. Now I just sing with the weight of the is washing away, leaving me trapped in the coldest of gray. I'm drowning in, maybe I'm lost in the hue, just watching the ghost of us fading into blue, sinking down deep into the dark sea. There's no oxygen left for you and for me. The lights have gone out, the horizon is through, and I'm completely lost, fading into blue. I'm sitting right across from you at our usual dinner spot. You're talking about your work day, but my mind is spinning high. I'm looking at your face, trying to spark the old flame, but it feels like I'm chanting a forgotten stranger's name. The magic didn't vanish in a sudden angry fight, it just slowly leaked away into the shadows of the night. You're reaching for my hand like everything is perfectly fine. You're planning out a summer, completely blind to the sign. I smile back to keep from making a scene upon the floor, but mentally my bags are already packed outside the door. And it is killing me inside, falling out of love alone, sitting right beside you, but I'm colder than a stone. You're still deeply invested, you're still building up the home, while I am drifting out to sea, completely on my own. I have to break your heart to set my heavy spirit free. God, the worst part of the ending is it's only hurting me. Listen to you laugh at a joke I didn't make, and count up every single forced smile I have to fake. It's a lonely kind of torture when the other person stays exactly who they used to be through all the changing days. I wish that you would yell at me or do something unkind to give me an excuse for the departure in my mind. You're reaching for my hand like everything is perfectly fine. You're planning out our summer, completely blind to the sign. I smile back to keep from making a scene upon the floor, but mentally my bags are already packed outside the door. Deeply invested. worst part of the ending is it's only hurting me. How do you tell the person who did absolutely nothing wrong that the melody is over, that we finished up the song? I am the villain in this story. I am the one who changed, leaving everything we built completely broken and rearranged. I'm on in a relationship that hasn't even ended yet, and it is killing me inside, falling out of love alone. Sitting right beside you, but I'm colder than a stone. You're still deeply invested, you're still building up the home, while I am drifting out to sea, completely on my own. I have to break your heart to set my heavy spirit free. You ask me what I'm thinking, I look into your eyes, I choke back the truth and give you more lies. I'm fine, I whisper softly as you turn off the light, falling out of love alone in the middle of the night. You wrote them down on napkins, whispered them in bed, a gallery of blueprints spinning in my head. A house up on the hillside, a ring made out of gold, a pair of rocking chairs for when we both grew old. I kept them like a treasure locked inside a chest, while you were packing up your things and moving to the west. It turns out ink can fade and words are only air, and you can drop a lifetime like you just don't care. I'm standing in the wreckage of a painted sky, left holding all the truths that turn into a lie, and they're just forgotten promises floating in the wind, a bitter calculation of where the fairy tale pinned. You swore you'd never leave, you swore you'd always stay, but you forgot the words the moment that you walked away. Now I'm collecting fragments of a broken vow, trying to figure out who I'm supposed to be right now, while you're out there living free and making choices. I'm trapped inside the echo of forgotten promises. I found the silver keychain that you bought for us. It's sitting in a drawer gathering the rust, just like the sweet forever that you swore you saw. Before you found a loophole in our unwritten law, did it feel easy to just throw it in the trash, to watch our whole tomorrow turn to smoke and ash? It turns out ink can fade and words are only air, and you can drop a lifetime like you just don't care. I'm standing in the wreckage of a painted sky, left holding all the truths that turn into a lie, and they're just forgotten promises floating in the wind, a bitter calculation of where the fairy tale pinned. You swore you'd never leave, you swore you'd always stay, but you forgot the words the moment that you walked away. Now I'm collecting fragments of a broken vow, trying to figure I still remember. Inside the echo of forgotten promises. Yeah, you forgot, but I'm still here holding the bill. A house on the hill that we'll never build. Forgotten promises, just words in the dark. Bedroom is painted in a deep twilight blue. I reached across the mattress just to search for you, but the cotton was cold and the sheets were pressed flat, left with the silence where our history sat. I stood up so fast that my head started to spin, walking down the hallway as the panic crept in. The front door was unlocked, just a crack in the frame, and the cold morning fog was whispering your name. You didn't slam the door, you didn't leave a scar. I didn't hear the engine of your old silver car. You waited for the darkness to hide your retreat, and slipped like a phantom right into the street. And you were gone before sunrise, vanished in the dark, stealing the daylight and killing the spark. Before the first bird could start up its song, you packed up your future and proved me all wrong. Now the dawn is breaking over the hill, but the house is a museum that's frozen and still. The sun is coming up to start a brand new day, but you were gone before sunrise, and you're miles away. Found your house keys on the dark granite stone, right next to a space where your watch used to drone. No long-winded letter, no note on the wood, just a clean, empty closet where your boots once stood. It's a cool kind of theft to steal away in the night, to deny me the chance of an honest fair fight. You left me with questions that the morning can't solve, watching my world into shadows dissolve. You didn't slam the door, you didn't leave a scar. I didn't hear the engine of your old silver car. You waited for the darkness to hide your retreat, and slipped like a phantom right into the street. And you were gone before sunrise, vanished in the dark, stealing the daylight and killing the spark. Before the first bird could start up its song, you packed up your future and proved me all wrong. Now the dawn is breaking over the hill, but the house is a museum that's frozen and still. The sun is coming up to start a brand new day, but you were gone before sunrise, and you're miles away. Did you look in my face while I was asleep? Did you have any promises you wanted to keep? Was it hard to walk out while the world was so still? Or did you feel lighter as you drove up the hill? The clock on the microwave says 5:04, and I'm just a ghost sitting down on the floor. Oh, because you were gone before sunrise, vanished in the dark, stealing the daylight and killing the spark. Before the first bird could start up its song, you packed up your future and proved me all wrong. Now the dawn is breaking over the hill, but the house ray of light is hitting the floor, but it doesn't matter anymore. The sky is turning gold, but my heart is freezing cold. You didn't even say goodbye.